Hi, it's Jeff with Family Legacy Estate Sale. I get asked every once in a while by one of our viewers about the figures I've got behind me, and in what I've got there, sometimes it's kind of tough to tell from a distance. So I thought I'd do a video and talk a little bit about one of the series of action figures that I happen to collect, which were really near and dear to my heart when I was a kid. And in the early 70s, there was a company called Mego, and Mego was hugely successful and very popular toys with the boys of that generation. There were 8-inch action figures, and they had accessories, vehicles and play sets, etc. I'm not much into the play sets and the vehicles. I typically will sell those if I run into them in a collection, but I do collect the action figures. So what I want to concentrate and share with you today is the Planet of the Apes series that came out in the early 70s by Mego. And there's about 8 of them in the collection. I have the entire series of them in all their original accessories. This is what they just call the astronaut. Then for the television series, they introduced some characters, Verdon and Burke, and it's these two gentlemen here. The series only lasted one season. I think there's 16 episodes, and it was 1974. Of course, it was based on the movie series that started in 1968, I want to say, with the original Planet of the Apes movie, which is a classic if you haven't seen it. And then there was 4 sequels, which were good, but like most sequels, there's issues with them. I would rank them as follows. Beneath the Planet of the Apes is a good movie. It doesn't really follow the original storyline all that well. Escape from the Planet of the Apes is more of I would almost call it a comedy with apes coming back to the present time. There's Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, which is more of a dark movie, and how the apes were mistreated during the human times. And then finally, Battle for the Planet of the Apes. And Battle for the Planet of the Apes, quite frankly, not a very good movie. A lot of masks. They cut a lot of corners in trying to cheapen the expenses. So obviously there was a relaunch of Planet of the Apes in the last decade. Those movies are very good, mostly CGI, but anyway, they also introduced toys when they reintroduced those movies. So, but then you've got some of the apes themselves. This is Ursus, who is like the leader of the military. You've got just a soldier ape. I think this guy's name was Urko. Was a soldier gorilla. And then you've got Galen, or Cornelius, if you prefer to call it that. He was known as Cornelius in the movies, and Galen is the protagonist in the television show. And then there's Zira, which is the only female figure in the series. And then everybody, my personal favorite is Dr. Zaius, the corrupt politician. We could all relate to that. So it's a very cool series. Again, they were 8 inches tall. Not a lot of accessories with them. The Planet of the Apes series had tree fort, a battering ram, a throne, I want to say Forgotten City. They had a number of different play sets, and they were very, very popular. Again, that's not my forte, to collect action figure play sets and vehicles. I collect the figures themselves, but hopefully this has been enlightening on a very, very popular genre in American history, the Planet of the Apes. The collection itself, if you did want to try to assemble something like this, they're going to cost you $40 to $50 each. They're not terribly expensive. So you're looking at $300 or $400 to get a nice example with original accessories. Of course, if you can find boxed figures, those are going to be significantly more expensive. But anyway, so I thought you guys would enjoy this. look forward to more videos. Thanks. Bye.